to cast it, we march forward into the
Yeah, I can see that.
with one upset cemented.
I can even see a 4-0 to be honest, but like I do have a feeling Resolve is gonna take
put up
this
some
one.
sort of fight, but they're not going to have the killer instinct to take it. Like, I reckon they're going to score a few like in each game.
I just
Like,
don't
maybe
think that
1 or
roster
2,
has
but then
firepower.
BDS is just going to score more. Because they don't have too much firepower. They're very defensive.
I mean, they have Cash the Cannon, but like besides that, I don't see them having enough firepower to take out Drally, Monkey Moon, and Exotic.
Exactly what I'm saying.
So they've got a lot to prove right now. But we're already seeing some, some upsetting results to the French community. Some upsetting games going against them. We haven't actually seen a non-French team take more than a game off any of the French teams in playoffs so far this season. So, if Resolve could get one game, that might be the start of something special, the start of the doubt that BDS would have to worry about.
It could well be the catalyst, but BDS were looking supreme yesterday all throughout, and Drali, the player that Shogun highlighted, is at the forefront of that. Since coming into them, looking more and more the part the Moroccan, as the Moroccans were put on A in our international tier list as well, so part of
Edge will start off here.
Few players.
Good old dribble ball, see, feel each other out.
Oh, that was a good look though. Oh, it's in. Okay.
What a start.
Well, that is the
Maybe we're both underrating Resolve. I mean, it is only 1 goal, but
and then the immediate follow-up by Ivan.
that was a very good start for them. Very good play.
People we nearly undermined one of the Germans, Raziers, here. When we did our top 10 rating of the countries.
Although when talking about going back to that though, you can't really rank them higher. You really can't. Because there's just not enough players.
I'm not trying to.
And you can't just say one player can carry a nation to be higher. No, not you can't. Because like Zen and Ventura together aren't even enough to carry their region higher if they were able to go higher. Like say they were like second, those 2 players wouldn't be enough to push them to first.
That's what they want to at least
like it has to be the whole region as a whole. That's just not how it works. Otherwise.
Yeah.
No way.
Jeez, Cash.
He scores like a double flip reset. Okay, Germany's third.
Nah, Germany's first, man.
That was a ceiling challenge.
Exactly.
One peak shot is all it's going to take.
That's very, very hard to predict. With the drop-down pass. Easily covered by Raziers, but cleared down the other side of the pitch, and that's going to be chased by Ivan. Oh, it's an outlet past him on Monkey Moon, though, who's boostless. Leaves it for Exotic on one thing.
That was a good play.
Monkey Moon just leaves it for his teammate.
I'm sure that Team BDS are one of the best teams without
boost
a very in the entire world right now. Monkey Moon had
nice fake, really. That is
door,
smart as hell.
To be fair though, there's not much he could have really done there. Like he could have maybe gone for a 50 play, but that's about it. And that's just him. So yeah, the call off and then Exotic taking the ball there was like their best option.
And now it's a kickoff goal. Oh my god, what is this?
And their goal is completely cancelled.
I've always hated that goal explosion that Ivan has on, but more recently, I've started to like it a bit.
Yeah. I've seen it a few times, even throughout Diamond and Champ, and I didn't dig it, but I never hated it either.
I think the reason why is because I've always seen the shit colours, like the orange and stuff, like they've always looked ugly as hell to me. But recently I've seen a few that look pretty nice, so like, that's not
it's
bad.
okay. Like, it's alright, so I don't mind that goal explosion.
More of a defensive player, but he's revolutionized his own gameplay, really turned himself into a extremely well.
By the way, if BDS end up losing this game, I'm not betting anymore today. Because then I'd be down 1,000 points.
Once again,
if you betted 500 on Kami,
I would have gone more because you would expect it to be not a blowout, but you'd expect it to be an easy win for Carmine, but then they just they fell apart.
I don't think you can quite say the same about them so far.
Yeah,
how much did you put on Carmine?
None.
Oh, you didn't do that game?
No. I had a very small feeling like I do now.
What is going on?
After a kickoff, so there's
Oh,
It's so many goals just out of nowhere.
Completely misreads that. He had a full tank of boost, but he just drifted towards the near post.
As much
Too
as I
did
want
not cover the infield
Williams
pass,
to win,
and
I
that is
did
a
bet on
careless mistake
BDS,
in
and I
defense.
hate
It's allowed
losing.
BDS
So.
to come back within one.
Team BDS currently
So now you have to root for BDS, the one team you said you'd never go for.
Yeah,
Like,
and it's only
the most trouble and the most danger.
because here's the
of winning
thing:
Galaxy.
I hate
Of course,
BDS,
was
but I
just
hate
below
losing
the
more.
result. Not quite in that conversation just yet.
And I have
Maybe
a
look
deep-seated
to next season
hatred
for them.
for BDS, so I hate losing so badly. Like, I used to play with teammates that like didn't take shit seriously, so I got into fights with them. Like, and the coach, I even got like angry at the coach. He's like, play your position. Like, how can I play my position when that no one else is playing theirs properly? So I got pissed at him, and I nearly got subbed out off the game completely because I swore at him.
Just over 90 seconds left to go in game one. Resolve
But
still
yeah,
up by a
I'm
goal.
that damn
There's been some
competitive
careless
at
defending
times.
at both
I'm
ends,
kind of like
Resolve
Clayton,
have
but
played with the
only in
aggression
real
that
life
you
events.
need
On
to play with
online,
the confidence
with
you need to
video
play
games,
if
I
you're
can
gonna
take a
have
loss.
any
Don't get me
chance
wrong.
against the best
I
teams in the world
understand it's a
these
video
days.
game, but in real
You don't want to
life,
see them
if you're not
losing
taking shit seriously,
that
I
group
can't
they've had in
take
the
you
midfield
seriously
towards the end of
whatsoever.
this game.
I agree with that, but the only exception for me would be Rocket League. I take it quite seriously. Because I'm just that invested
I
into
do
the game
take
at
it-
this point. It's like Monkey Moon. Oh, if he had a little bit more boost, that could have been nasty.
Did I just see Williams Resolve player save it though?
Well, it wasn't going to go in anyway, because Monkey never got the flipper set.
50 seconds left. Resolve continuing to
No.
press, not sitting back with what they have.
Williams Resolve, I think, saved their own shot.
Another chance to counter.
Oh.
Their teammate.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Oh. We might have to come
Oh.
back on that actually.
Exotic doesn't have the angle, and Razia sends it wide.
Yeah, BDS offering the
Gee,
pace here
that's
in
a
the
double
closing minute.
save
They need
there.
the goal to come back, but it's Resolve.
The hell was that,
They're
Joey?
withstanding
That was the most
that
weird
defender,
flip
that
reset I've
offensive
ever
pressure at the
seen.
moment. They've defended their back corner boost. That's massive for them. Boost will start to become a bit of an
Ooh,
issue.
was that in?
But they've
Oh, okay,
broken
Joey's
free.
back. And it wasn't on target
It's
anyway.
Exotic, potentially one more chance for Team BDS if he can get things going fast. Monkey Moon's
Oh,
in the
that's
air,
just a good bump.
sent out the
Wasting
sky there by
time.
Razia's, not giving Monkey Moon an inch.
Yeah.
Done so well
Oh,
so
bro,
far.
they're just
Resolve,
bumping
Monkey Moon does
BDS.
get
That's just...
Razia's.
That's just a good play from them.
Opportunity. Does he go
They-
for the stick or the twist?
honestly.
In the end, it goes up in the sky. Ivan could finish it. He sends it down. Monkey Moon catches, and Drali helps him out. This is still an opportunity for BDS. Exotic towards Monkey Moon. Up as fast as anyone has ever. Cash, though, does some great work to send it to Razia's.
Wow.
A true team. Loving being around each other. Enjoying spending time with one another. And I think you can see that on the pitch, you know. There's no egos
So,
in this team. There's
if
no
there was a game to
player
win,
desperately trying to sort of be the big man.
to start the
They're
series, it
working
would be
for
now.
Look how much
It has to be
work
game
Razia's
1 and
doing.
2.
It
If
is
Williams
saved on
can
the
win,
line by Team BDS again.
they then
The
have to
work
continue
continues
the
for
fight over, and they can
Resolve.
win this. Oh my god,
That
they've
looked like a
missed that.
surefire goal, but
How on
it's
earth have they missed that?
It was
Williams.
for a block, considered a super
They
goal.
are.
Oh, and then Resist does that! What the fuck is going on?
Dispossesses
Oh, for
fuck?
fuck's sake.
immediately pre-flips up goal. That's a great finish, using every ounce of boost that
They
he has.
missed an open net, and then they have to do that.
This is phenomenal from Resolve early.
Okay, okay.
Razia's was quality. The pre-flip into the
Are they
ball
trying to make it harder for
on
themselves
route.
against
That's
BDS?
the perfect part of his vehicle to get so much
Watch
power.
BDS get swept
That is
now, I
a
swear to
world-class
God.
from Razia's.
Oh.
She's got world-class goals in him all over the place as well.
I want it to
Here
happen,
is Ivan.
but
Look
I
how much
don't want it
control
to
that Resolve
happen.
have.
You know what? If BDS gets swept, I'll take the loss.
When they do get a clearance,
Absolutely. You know what? I'll also take it. Since you're taking it, I'm taking it.
Because, like, if BDS gets swept by Resolve, of all teams to be swept by, that... Oh my god, how the fuck... Oh my god! What is that miss?
Mushes it away.
Oh,
BDS will not be too
my
happy with
lord,
the
it's crossbar.
accuracy there.
I'm about
It's
to walk away.
doesn't-
I'm literally just about to walk out of my camera. I swear to god. if they do another miss like that again.
Would have been better to hit the crossbar flush or to hit the net directly. Here go BDS again.
That's all I can say
Exotic's
right
up
now.
uncontested, but the backboard's covered by Cash.
Shit.
Moon's going to keep it going. Though. He has definitely stepped up in the last 30 seconds or so. Another
That's a good
chance comes in
50
as
to save
Razia's
that.
the hero at the other end now. Well, game 2, he's been having exotic from the ceiling. Ivan's falling, won't be able to get there. He was caught onto it fast.
Yeah,
Comms have been
no,
perfect so
that's-
far for the result.
Ooh,
They have to
Drally.
be against Team BDS.
Okay, good
They
touch,
continue now.
Drally.
Monkey Moon shoots,
Yeah,
but it's
the cash was
weak,
obviously
Johnny.
there.
His shooting has at times been
Ooh, Ivan's caught out with no boost, and he's somehow magically gotten it underneath Drally there. Okay.
But, you know, Monkey Moon, he's had some issues with his shooting at the Copenhagen Major, and now not the most confident shot there. You know, usually, like you said, we've seen Monkey Moon just drill that full power towards the top corner, and that was low and slow. Not what we're used to seeing from him.
Razier's on the other
Razier.
hand, he's been making everything work.
Razier.
On the other end, he charges down Monkey.
Ooh, what a save!
It's another wonderful save from Drally on the goal line. The only player really stepping up right now for Team BDS. Can the others join him? Exotic's attempting to.
Oh
He
my
shoots
God.
again.
Oh, that bump was very,
Just trying
very
to
good.
get the double. But
Oh
here's
my
a chance on
God.
the counter. Cash. Razier's is up. Cash leaves it for
Bump.
Razier's. Does he? Yes, he
Oh.
does. Can Razier's?
Oh my god, if Razier's got that 50, the double in, that would have just been phenomenal.
Bro, if that pass was a little better to Cash, he could have absolutely slaughtered that from
Yeah, oh, well, maybe not, because there was a defender back ready for that kind of shot.
Easy positions for BDS, so they are
Yeah,
Probably-
but
it
if it was
probably wouldn't
perfectly
have gone
placed
in.
left side, maybe it could have gone in. Maybe.
Maybe,
Just
yeah.
try and knock their door down.
But the chances would have been quite
Might have
low.
been ready.
Yeah. He would have known that, of course, with the lovely boost update. we
God.
wanted to show
If there's
exactly
chances
how
are low,
much
they're
our
not
players are
zero.
working with.
So
Exotic.
That is true.
That
is
shut down
true.
well by Ivan. The challenge is coming through. That's an open net. Can
now it's gone scratch.
No. How the fuck is that open? No, I'm
Scott
gone.
offered against Team BDS, just rolling it on the floor from your own half. Cash had a sense that Exotic couldn't get back in time, and his instincts were entirely correct.
you fucking
Resolve
serious?
Running rings.
How the hell have you
So
left
far
that
this
so
season,
damn open?
Huh?
Bro, it's like a prostitute.
You're
ready for
BDS,
work.
you're meant to be one of the top 4 teams, and you're leaving open nets like that. Okay, they scored, I guess. Okay. Bro,
This gives me a harder stroke than your mum does at night. God damn.
fuck.
Especially these slightly shaky moments from Cash in defense.
Oh, what a
Ivan
read.
Cash. Oh, kickoff. Johnny, I'm gonna sit back, talk
Oh, what happened on this kickoff? Did I really just see what I think I just saw?
Resolve.
Oh, fuck.
Ivan fakes the kickoff. Close
I mean, that was a good play. That was a good kickoff play. But how?
Left BDS dumbfounded. Point blank range fake kickoff, close cheat. I mean, that is commitment. After conceding, they say, you know what, let's just go all in.
Everybody keep an eye on the YouTube channel, which has a 46-minute replay of that goal incoming. But BDS, they're not going to stop and wait. They're going to get one straight back.
Yeah, it's more like it for Monkey Moon. Top base.
Oh my
banger
god,
after
BDS is
Exotic
nearly.
finds a crossbar. That's exactly what we come to.
The fact that he almost missed that shot. It had to go crossbar and in. That is interesting.
That is a slot there.
In game 2 as well. Similar kind of timeline remaining if they're going to hold on to that lead until the end of the game.
Resolve have been winning the bulk of the kickoffs, though. They've scored a couple of kickoff goals throughout this entire series so far in a couple of games.
You know, even though I wouldn't mind if Resolve swept, as of right now, I'm still kind of rooting for BDS so I can get the points, because, like, it's still, like, if it comes to game 4 and they're down 3-0, I'm switching to Resolve, because I'm then wanting to get them sweep. But, like...
Yeah, to be honest,
Bro,
for 500,
my brain is, like, shut down to the point that I forgot about that miss that just happened.
Crossfire's a paid actor! It is a paid actor in an action movie! It's better than Tom Cruise!
I think I'm starting to come... I think I'm becoming numb to the misses now that BDS are doing, because I just completely ignored the fact that there was a crossbar shot on an open net then.
I could have shouted there and woke up both my parents and I would have fucked myself over.
Yeah, I don't wanna be too loud for my mum and stuff, but like she doesn't really mind because she knows what I'm doing, and she like obviously there's like a certain level, but like what is this shit? I've been watching the RLCS for just about 2 years-ish now, and I have never seen a worse performance by a consistent top 4 team. What the fuck was that shot?
Oh my.
There was no just touched the corner. I mean, that was a good shot, but like, what the fuck?
I'm confused myself. What a goal that was!
That is absolutely
It's the postal goal.
We're 2 games into the series,
Surely a BDS timeout.
and it looks like BDS haven't even decided to come to the game yet.
For the first, might even be favorite.
This my brother.
Hey, if they didn't just like inject steroids into their veins during that timeout and they don't come out swinging here,
Negative omens towards Resolve and their
Good
fans.
so- like,
We also saw this yesterday
they're gonna
yesterday
lose,
against
like,
Team Endpoint, where games 1 and 2
Resolve's just won,
impenetrable.
basically.
They scored against and they were scoring 3 or 4 goals in both of them. And then games 3 and 4.
It's
they
gonna
were
go the
quieter
opposite way. I reckon
through
BDS
Endpoint
will
and
win one
playing
game. It's gonna be
defensive game
4-1 the
worked
opposite
against
way that we
the style.
predicted.
Now, Team BDS aren't
I hope
the
not. I hope
perfect
it's just a
match to
sweep, so
try
then they
and
can
to
like
them, but we
realize
have
that they
seen
are
game
playing
3
dog
be a
shit
period
like
where
properly,
results
and they
got
have to
slowed down,
wake
especially in
up
the best of 7.
because
I love that challenge.
not only are they losing, but they're losing in such a disrespectful way.
But here's the thing, they won't be able to wake up because they'll be put to sleep. So if they can win one game,
No, that's what I'm saying. It should be like a wake-up call to them. They just got 4-0'd by a team that wasn't even expected to make top 8 by most people. Like, I believed in this team to make top 8, but that was probably as far as I believed them to make it. Especially after seeing who they were going to verse in the quarters. But now after watching this, either BDS have become that terrible this series, or this team's gonna win the whole event because they're playing that dominant.
well, here's the thing.
Shit.
It's both. Williams are playing good.
Exotic.
BDS is playing
Exotic.
good.
Exotic. Did you just see that?
Yes, I did.
Ha! They're having to save their own shots on their own net.
Quick side quest.
Ivan scoring off that too. Okay.
Team BDS starting to look a little bit desperate, forcing the issue as expected. Drali misses
Bro,
Ivan.
I'm
to
not gonna
read
lie.
that miss
BDS are doing
from
side
Drali,
quests
who's
at
playing
this point.
so
It's
They're like,
2:30 in
we're
the
losing.
morning, and I'm not ready for this shit.
I'm not a body language expert, but I've seen a whole pile of Monkey Moon head tilts, head shakes,
Bro, what?
mistakes and goals and missed opportunities.
Why?
And that
Why?
might be
My
the
dream
moment.
is coming
It's different.
closer.
Take the ball with no boost remaining.
Remember how I said I wanted all the underdogs to win?
They're just controlling the play beautifully.
Well, so far it's just happening, yeah.
I am happy.
I really just, I feel like only one, I'm gonna call it now. One team who is not an underdog is gonna win their match, and then they're gonna go on a run and win the whole thing because every team who should make it through didn't make it through.
Isn't making it.
So it's either gonna be Vitality or Gentlemates are gonna win their match, and the other's gonna lose, and then that team who wins their match is gonna go on a run because they're gonna be versing a bunch of underdogs that they should beat, and that's what's gonna happen. And it's gonna basically get a free regional because of that. Because
I don't think it's gonna be
Titans-
free. They're gonna put up a fight.
No, I'm not gonna say they're not gonna put up a fight, but I genuinely just don't see like whoever wins their match isn't gonna lose. And actually, now thinking about it, if the other two teams were to win, wouldn't they be versing each other in the semis anyway? Or am I wrong in saying that? I think that's right.
Yeah.
I need to see the brackets again to have a look because I never saw them before, but I think that's right.
Yeah. If everyone, all top 4 lose the top 4, it's gonna be the other 4 versus each other the whole time from semis. So yeah, because remember they're all on separate brackets, so the top 4 are all on different brackets. So none of them are versing each other. So it's perfectly 2 on each side. So yeah.
Well, I gotta say, since Game 3 started, BDS, except for the very beginning, they've looked a bit better. They have looked a bit better, but they're not good enough. This is not good enough. Especially against a Resolve that is playing incredible.
Yeah, that's safe. You can't overlook that save.
Yeah, like it was a good save, but like you also got to think that shot was incredible too. And if those shots keep coming out, you can only save for so long before you become an awkward defender, and then it's just in your net.
getting more,
Especially if Ivan's dunking 2 players like that and then running away with the ball on almost free net, and then it's open for Resilience. So like, oh, Jesus Christ.
And Resolve have another late lead.
Exotic no boost tries to bump, somehow can't get the bump. Drally jumps for the original shot.
Yeah,
It's
Resilience has
back
placed it in.
It's just placing it like that. Like, it's so good from them. Resolve is playing incredible. But BDS should be smacking them.
Running out of ideas, maybe, but not with Drali.
Oh my goodness.
Into the equation. Still
Wow.
don't score, and Razier's clearance is powerful, more than it had any right to be.
That bump.
Again, it's that underside of the
fade
crossbar.
right
It's not
after.
helping BDS out
Oh
in that
my
position.
lord.
As the ball went into a very difficult
And then the
position to
bump.
shoot. They are piling on the pressure late on the game though. Drally quick into the middle. It's back to Exotic. He's going to try and get it up into the air. But
Bro, Exotic, you can't be doing an edge dribble like that, man. Not in that spot.
And it doesn't matter that Razier's gets outplayed. He's just giving Cash time.
This is
Get
not,
behind him and
that's
take away the
not
ball.
good.
Razier's is going to send this one away every second. Massive as far as Resolve are concerned.
As much as I'm shit talking BDS, one of these players could probably beat me 100 times over if it was a 3v1 of just 3 of me versus them. That just like shows the level that Resolve is at. Like, I don't know, every time I shit talk an RLCS team, I feel like I shouldn't be, because these guys, regardless, are so much better than me. But like at the same time, you're a pro, and if this is the like results you're gonna bring to a top 8 situation, you don't even deserve to have made it through the Swiss stage.
Yeah.
Like, you can't make it
That's
through the Swiss stage, come to the quarterfinals, and then just look like literal GC1s.
Completely dominating BDS in this second goal, the winning goal of the game. But can they do it again? Can they do the unthinkable and sweep BDS? Resolve are up 3-0, and we're only in game 4.
Alright, Resolve, I'm on your side now, man. Sweet, do it. Fuck him. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Show them why you're up 3-0 in the series right now. Watch it be a reverse sweep.
Oh god. Don't even.
I swear to fucking god if it's a reverse sweep.
They're far from here every week, Johnny.
And this is where you just need to stay locked in. Resolve have put themselves.
You know, in the past few times that I've watched NA and I've watched EU, I've always enjoyed EU a lot more. But this time around, it's a lot closer, and I'd probably say EU's been more entertaining. But NA has caught up exponentially. Mainly because. Okay, well, there's goal. But yeah, mainly because of G2 not being that #1 team anymore, and Genji's actually winning. But
Oh yeah, we've got the BDS goal here, but
yeah. But now after watching this, I think EU's taken back over by a massive margin because of the fact that there's now been an upset, about to be another upset with a sweep. Like,
not sweep. Not a sweep just yet.
not just yet, but most likely potentially. I mean,
Potential.
I know that BDS is up by 1 goal right now, but there's still 4 minutes left in this game, and Resolve has pressure right now. Like, they could hold pressure for like 3 minutes, get a goal tied up, go to OT, and win an OT for all we know. Like, you never know. Or it could just end up being a blowout. They get 1 goal and then they go on a roll.
What a play though by Drally. Surely.
Okay, okay.
And it is buried straight down
That's
the middle,
something.
2-0 BDS.
BDS is looking alright this game now. It's taken them so long.
Taking game 4. Is it too little too late?
Yeah, I'm a fan of that finish. I like it.
It does look like it's too little too late.
No nonsense.
It really does, but I don't know.
Ivan again, showing the power of the 50-50, getting a lot done with very
Well, you know what they
little,
say,
and now
not
cash into
everything's
the
what
game.
it looks like,
He's gonna
so
tape down air roll and see if he can get past it as many players as he can. BDS
maybe this is their
should win
comeback
here.
arc.
This is a very BDS game as they
Maybe the reverse sweep is actually going to happen, like I said. I was kind of joking, but at the same time, it's not off the table. I mean, it's literally the perfect position for a reverse sweep.
BDS finally find themselves winning one. A couple of goals to the good. They have to make the most of it. This is the team as well that has felt the sting of a reverse sweep against them, Team BDS, way back. I believe it was in the opening open qualifier against Carmen.
Regardless of if BDS end up reverse sweeping, it is a bit of a disappointment from BDS because it wasn't even just like they lost 3 games. No, they gave away 3 games. So, like, even if they end up losing this game and they do get swept, they at least, like, they put up a fight in this game. And I know the other games were close in score-wise, but most of those goals were just because they would, on, like, the rare occasion, catch out, resolve in defense. Besides that, they just crumbled in every other aspect. So,
Yeah.
pretty
They're looking
stupid.
to play now, and they're gonna clean it up 3-0.
Yeah. Like, they have finally caught up and, you know, they're playing better, and they are now winning 3-0.
Well, here's what's gonna happen. If it is a blowout, will they instantly take a timeout? I'm talking about Williams here.
No,
Do you reckon they'll take
I
a
don't think so.
timeout?
I think what
Or
they'll
would
do
they
is they'll
wait till
do
the
it.
second game?
They'll wait for the second game.
Yeah.
Because
If
I
it's
feel
a
like,
massive blowout, I don't know.
because what I believe is similar with what happened with BDS when they called their timeout. Because after they called their timeout in after the second game, they still lost the third game, and then now they picked up. So I reckon the philosophy of resolve will be similar, and it'll be like they've now picked up their game, but also we can pick up our game without using our timeout. And then if it doesn't happen in the second game, then they can use their timeout, and they still have a game to fall back on top of that. So even if they don't pick it up again, it's like they've got a whole game of time between them.
Yeah, they don't understand that.
Yeah. Because like you can't call it early, but you can't call it late either. You need to find the perfect spot. And in a situation like this, in my opinion, I could be like completely bullshitting myself here, but in my opinion, second game would be the best option for him.
If they can get a goal in this situation, BDS are not giving them a shot on target, far less a goal.
BDS should be winning 98 encounters out of 100 against these guys. Like,
Yeah, I mean they've BDS have won, but they also
I don't
haven't
think he
looked.
understands.
They haven't looked
If
like
both teams played
that much
Liverpool,
better.
BDS are just better mechanically. It's just simple as that. They should be winning by that alone.
Literally, the only difference I've noticed in this game is really Drally. I don't know, not every goal, but most goals that have been scored was literally because of Drally pressure. Drally's kind of stepped up this game.
Yeah.
Monkey Moon's become a bit more consistent, and Exotic's actually doing something this game. But yeah.
Besides own goal.
Yeah, besides own goal. But yeah, if it wasn't for Drally, I feel like BDS here would have just been swept. I really do.
Timely reminder as well, 14
Because like, even though it was a whole team thing, Drally is like by far in this game the MVP of out of every player on the field.
Yeah.
Is certainly building its way up now, Johnny boy.
Yeah, I wonder like if there's a case for calling a timeout here. I know it's only one game, but BDS have just scored 5. They are going to roll this momentum straight into the next game. I fear if we go, into Game 5 with no timeout called for.
Yeah, Johnny, Johnny boy, he's saying about what I said earlier.
Yeah.
In the first minute.
I do agree with that more now, because before it was only 3-0, now it's 5-0. Like,
That's what I'm
the
saying
higher
now.
they're probably going to do what I said.
BDS probably want to get straight into the game, and that's what we're going to do. Is Game 5.
I don't know. I mean, all in all, it's up to them. They have like every right to do whatever the fuck they want with their timeout. So I just hope what decision they make works for them, so that they don't end up losing. There's no way they're going to go 3-0 in the series and then get reverse swept, because they are playing very
I've seen
good.
worse. Remember what happened with FaZe and Sick NRG? And
Or
they
you
were
could
all
literally
sick.
just say BDS versus Carmine Corp last split. And
Yeah.
in the, I think it was the first regional, and they went up 3-0 in the series, and then they just fell apart.
Oh,
Cash!
I mean, try and read this one from BDS POV. Raziers is up for it.
What an angle!
Christ, Cash.
That is an angle and a half!
I don't know if I've mentioned it, Johnny.
Okay.
Raziz
I'm a
is
fan
fake.
of that player. It is that ability to just slam in goals from any angle. I mean,
That is a
nothing
highlight
play. It
reel
was looking
shot.
like we were going to enter some ping pong, a relatively slow start to the game, and then suddenly.
And
Yeah,
that's-
I'm ready to see
Speaking
that
of the
top
ball,
10.
it's immaculate.
Charlie's doing the same. The world's slowest
Cash
must
is
even
now
do.
heated up and he's in his Fennec.
Got a little bit of help on
He
this
is
one as
mad.
Razier slowed down and Exotic bumps Cash out the way, so the follow-up challenge
And
never
then
came through there
Charlie
for
gets a
Resolve. And, you know, that
musty.
brief hesitation there from Razier's might have been
Yeah.
the problem, because waiting just a touch before diving in. That's not something we've seen a lot from Resolve in this series. Usually their initial challenge is immediate, and I'd like to see it be immediate the next time around.
So early doors, both teams peaking. Resolve have stepped up. BDS have stayed at their elevated state.
Yeah, Cash is on
Had
something
enough
right
to
now.
take the
He's
series. Exotic, he sends it
he
forward.
wants to
Cash
win.
is already there. Sends it to Raziers, who's been in and out of the series
Yeah,
so
I
far,
feel it.
currently.
He was near a top 4
Charlie
side with Quadrant
sends it
at one
away, so it's
point,
good
but
pressure for a little while.
yeah,
for
and
Don't know
then
why
and
that
then
didn't
when he
stick
joined,
together.
no, it's because he got the opportunity to join Moist with Joyo, who's his actual friend IRL. That's why.
It all came from the clearance.
And honestly, they did pretty well. I mean, they could have done so
Oh,
much better,
God.
but they still
Yes,
played
it's
alright.
coming.
Around in the box. Not leaving autopilot to go back.
It's not over yet. At least they scored this game around, you know what I mean?
Centering at the
Like-
speed of light.
Yeah.
Has
It's not
a
like it
teammate
was
waiting
the
for him at the end of it.
last
Now
game.
this is starting to get
no,
more
no.
worrying for Resolve.
Cash
Can
with the
they answer
boomer.
back?
So,
Not yet. Drally crossbar pinch save.
Raziers is going to have to suddenly find himself unexpectedly do some key defending after that pinch. I don't think he was quite anticipating
If it was
that would be
on,
needed at this
saved
early
either
stage.
way.
The same pressure
Yeah.
continues. Ivan still low on boost. Cash gets an all-important double to buy a few seconds for his team. Charlie's able to keep the attack going for Team BDS. Ivan just slaps it backwards as much as he can. Monkey Moon's coming
Okay.
in. Ivan has to charge him down again. More good defending from him. Upping the save counter.
you know, if I'm being honest, this game's kind of gone a little stale. There's not much really to talk about. Okay.
They wanted a shot, they'll score it. Why not?
Oh, that's definitely a 1v3 by Drally. Flip reset, mind game.
You were
then the four
saying.
stone goal as well. And you know that fake.
Yikes.
was
You were
really
saying.
not as
Yeah,
much of a
I
fake.
just
Drally
take back
as
my
much as it was
statement.
the defender just faking themselves out. Drally had no boost. He had no way of getting back to the
Yeah.
ball. From the
That
defensive
is-
field.
That was a good play by Drally, but
that they went way too high on the
I don't know, that own goal,
A two-goal lead for
it didn't even
TBS.
look like he was trying to save it. It looked like he was just trying to stop,
Got there in the end, Johnny.
you know,
They had to
stop
take a
wasting
long
the
way
time
round after
and
Cash's
scoring on
one
his
goal.
own net.
BDS continuing to squeeze
Yeah.
the life out of Resolve on current play. Exotic shoots
I don't
it down
know,
at the
weird.
angle. Cash read it. Monkey Moon keeps it going against Raziers. Where does the 50-50 go?
Bit of
So
panic,
off the
thought
side,
someone was
and
there,
barring this
ended
pitch
up own
smashing its
goal.
way in, which it could
Yeah.
have done, it should be a few seconds for Resolve to breathe.
Razier's trying to
Kinda
get a challenge here with low boost.
nearly
If we
like
get it out to
when
Ivan, let's see what he can kick
50
up
goes
with the
right
ceiling double.
in front of you,
Little
like
flip
hitting
reset on the
towards
play.
over your head,
And,
but you can like
Razier's
flip and get it,
too
but
close
it's
to
like
follow
that
up on it.
really last
The
delay.
confidence is clearly
Yeah.
there now
Flip.
for BDS. If it wasn't already after game 4, Drally has been zooming around the pitch. Monkey Moon is looking a lot more locked in. And,
It will be
those
impressive
are
if BDS
mistakes.
managed to reverse
Those
sweep,
fake
but
shakes
at the same
were a
time,
big part
it's
of games
just
1, 2, and 3.
so
It shouldn't have
stupid.
gone to a
It-
reverse
it-
sweep.
Yeah,
It
it's
could
so
have gone to game
stupid.
7
Down towards
normal.
Drally. It could be 4. It should have been 4. Monkey
Oh,
Moon tries to
boy.
make it so. This one is
Yeah,
blocked
it's
by
over.
Cash
It's
towards
gone
the
to
goal
game
line. Here's
7.
Drally. Going for it
Don't
himself.
call it out yet.
That was the correct decision.
I wouldn't say that
Making
just
sure
quite yet.
the Resolve
I'd wait to
fans
see it after the timeout how Resolve start playing after like the
They're
first
not
minute of the
really
match.
seeing too many goal-scoring opportunities. The only goal they've
Because you
scored
gotta
this game,
you
Johnny,
gotta
has
remember
been
right now
absolutely
BDS are using their timeout buff to the
It might not
fullest.
seem like
Like
a lot, but, you know, that's just slight
regardless,
hesitation that I
Resolve
saw
have
from
their
Razier's
timeout
in the
and
first
another
goal
game
BDS
buffer.
scored this game. That
Like,
worries me. It's
even
really
though they are
double,
kind of
double,
getting-
double. I mean, this guy is just
Yeah, but if they
solid
lose
Quite-
them, then their
they
mentality
are
is going to be in the
still
dust.
completely rolling.
Well, if they can keep their
Resolve
mentality,
have
then
been
it's
scoring
fine.
five,
And then if they
Drally
lose the next game after, then they're probably in the bin.
automatic.
But
This is, I mean, to say again,
if they can keep their mentality fine, because you gotta think, regardless, they are pros. Their mentality is meant to be built to last a whole best of 7 regardless of the situation.
Not looking too hot
So
right
if they
now.
can't, then they don't deserve to be pros.
Even further.
That's true.
That's why you and me aren't pros. I mean, obviously it's because we're not good enough for it, but our mentality is also not good enough for it.
Neo Tokyo's like a lonely and desolate
It's
place
all on
for
the
them.
spectrum.
And when now they find themselves there, they do
The
not want
autism
to head
spectrum.
to Tokyo and Japan. Exotic up against RLCS. Exotic just sends
Sure.
to go. He goes up now. He's got the pass towards Drani.
I don't know how you want me to react to that.
A few wayward shots for BDS, but they're getting so many clear-cut opportunities.
I don't
12
expect-
shots. No, 11 shots, so still a lot.
What a save.
Yeah, the shot
It was a good pass made by Cash.
in BDS's favor. That was not the case earlier on in the series, where Resolve were seeing plenty offense in every single game. Yeah, BDS are back at their best. Resolve have not had an answer. They've got to think of something quickly.
Oh, that is a good hit by Drally to waste that little bit of time there. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but that was really smart by him. I like that play.
Absolutely. Bro, Cash is going at it, man. He wants it so bad.
Bro, he genuinely looks like he's gonna fall asleep though. He's been looking like that since the beginning of the series.
I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
As BDS do get a 5th goal.
What time is it over there?
It would be late afternoon. That's when they always do it. They always do it like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon in the
It's
region.
5-1. Solo plays. What I haven't been seeing is that BDS is forcing them to do boomer plays, but then once that boomer play gives BDS the ball, they're not booming it back, they're starting to try team play, and that's what Resolve isn't doing, going into team play.
Yeah.
It's in their net, isn't it? Oh.
Yeah, it's kick off.
Yeah.
It's alright, one kick of goal don't mean shit.
Absolutely no way to get back to goal. You know, Cash didn't play for a safe 50-50 there.
I can't believe that I'm rooting for the team that I even betted on to lose at this point.
Control touch in that position may have been beneficial to get Ivan back into the play.
At least if they win, I get my points back.
Kickoffs were a decent weapon for Resolve in the first 3 games. I was going to say first couple, but of course they won the first 3, didn't they? And they had
Yeah, what happens if it goes to game 7? Do we then go for BDS again, draw our points?
Maybe that's something to focus on. Trying to bump
I guess so, because it would be
yeah,
pretty incredible if they do get the reverse sweep, but I don't know. You know what? I will go for the team who's in the lead. Because if I'm being honest, the fact that Resolve is somehow magically just managed to get scored on 5 times in 2 games in a row and are already down in this game, they've basically done exactly what BDS did and thrown the series. So either way, it's kind of just looking like neither team deserve to win. But one team has to win, so...
I don't think it's like that. I think it's to the point that BDS is ranked to 8 to the point where it's just completely, like, caught Williams Resolve their pants down.
Yeah.
So close, Team BDS
And
still living a charmed life for a second. Exotic misses that one, so it just...
To be honest, I don't support either of these teams, so I don't really give a shit who wins, but I'm just here to have a good series and watch, and even though this is going the distance so far, it's been arse. It's just been terrible.
A little. And then when I'm talking about the arse, it's just been sloppy with good goals, it's just been arse in general.
Yeah. Like, I think there's been, like, literally the last game that BDS won was good, and that was because Drally was just triple tapping them and, like, that was it. Drally is literally the only reason why this series isn't a complete flop of the series.
Hey, Drally is the reason why BDS are at this point.
Yeah.
Just about half the game gone. It's not the blowout scoreline that we had in the last 2 games, but it is still a BDS lead. Resolve needing to do something about it.
Coming up against Cash. Cash is always a danger as far as Team BDS are concerned. They have to stay alert.
Who do you think will be the first to get dropped on BDS?
Going their way the last couple of games.
Monkey Moon finally. They're gonna try and get... Imagine if the Tira goes to BDS.
I doubt it. I really do.
Yeah, but I'm saying imagine.
Never a BDS player following up. Very rare
I mean,
seeing a BDS player in front
yeah.
of the ball, going for bumps and demos, which is so
I don't
rare.
know.
So
I just don't feel like that team, Exotic, Vatira, and Drally were that great.
Well, looked like Monkeyman had done enough here.
Not like, not...
Drally,
Okay, that sounds bad. That doesn't... It's not what I mean.
Missed it,
how do I
and
say?
that leaves it uncontested for cash. Well, one small mistake by Drally.
Like, I just feel like it'll be a similar thing to how what's happening now with Monkey Moon.
2 minutes to go. Results still.
In the sense, like, they might do a bit better, but I don't know. Vatira's more of a, like, as good as Vatira is, and in my opinion he is at the moment the #1 player in the world. But at the same time, if he doesn't have good teammates, he's kind of just like, he's very meh. And even though I believe that Exotic and Drally are really great players, like, Exotic is underrated as shit, Drally is like the best, rookie of so far that I've seen. I just feel like putting Vatira in there and the team just doesn't work well, because those two aren't good enough for how he plays. That's why whenever you think of like a really good team for him to be on, you think of your Zens. Like, he needs to have a caliber of his level.
Yeah, true.
And that's why Rise and Atto work so well. Because Atto is a mechie maniac, and Rise is just, well, he's just Rise. He's played with him in the past since they were both up-and-coming players. They've got good chem together. Rise is a really good third man, and if he needs to, he can play basically any possession. Like, it's just... Yeah, I don't know.
Come on, William, bury it.
I'm so confused. I've been watching this game, and I've just seen so many opportunities that have just gone the wayside.
Gone by the wayside
again.
Raziers, one more chance for Resolve to take this one before overtime. Goes for the musty, not going to get enough power on it.
Oh my goodness.
Coming in though.
Oh, I even keep it up. Oh my god, don't go in.
0 seconds, Exotic is pandemonium.
Oh, what a touch by
What?
Monkeyman. Unbelievable overhead and Exotic just gets enough
What?
juice on it to get it in. With no time remaining, what?
Mainly because
I
I'm
can
normally
keep this
buzzed
up.
with energy. Like,
For someone to come in.
I didn't feel tired even when going to bed yesterday.
Yeah.
And I went to bed
I
at
stayed up
4:30.
the whole night until near morning and then sleep till about midday. So.
No, I went to
I
bed at
do get-
4:30 last night. And then, so, like, I'm running on very good sleep right now. But
Last night, I literally went to bed before you did.
Yeah,
So.
you've just got to hope that the new team can keep it together here and show the performance and the entertainment that they've shown us all series long. They've been brilliant today, but
That's a good
Come
ball.
on,
Oh, but Charlie's there,
are
of
still
course.
BDS. They are still able of producing runs of play that will blow any team out of the water. And those two games in 4 and 5 brought it back, and then the Iceman Monkeyman in game 6 has put Resolve on the brink. And so far, so good for Resolve. They have not conceded early, which is a change up from the last 3 games.
Do not, Johnny boy, do not call Monkey Moon Iceman. That belongs to Kimi Raikkonen and Kimi Raikkonen alone.
I think it is easier. I think it is a Mustang.
Yeah.
Octane hitbox, which doesn't look like one. That's the part that
You also can't call him Iceman when he's literally the only reason why BDS are in the position they were in the first place, because he kept missing open nets over and over again.
Not just that, the only one person who can be called Iceman in the world is Kimi Raikkonen.
Charges down Monkeyman, the first goal here, oh so important.
How about the former Moist roster? They were
Nope.
very
Nope.
icy.
Nope, Kimi Raikkonen.
What?
How does this keep happening? Now the counter-attack Exotic up against Ivan. Exotic, can he squeeze this one through towards
Ah.
No, he can't.
What the hell? I like how it just turned to an F1 driver because of Iceman.
A smart play there by Raziers, but it didn't pan
No,
out too well
man,
for
this
them.
shit
Ivan's
is
got
so
to make sure
stupid.
here not to center the ball. He does so, but
Someone
it's going to be a shot
score.
covered by Raziers. Good job.
And
No,
The backboard
it better
coverage.
be
Ivan's not able to match Drally here in
Williams.
the air. Drally reset, ceiling double back.
I don't even care who
There.
scores it,
Again,
honestly,
get
at this
clear.
point. I just want the series to be over. I don't want to see either of these teams anymore.
Yeah, we're gonna have to team tomorrow.
Yeah, but they better get swept. They honestly, both these teams have pissed me off now.
Yeah, dangerous time.
One goes up 3-0 in the series because the other one flops, and then when they finally stop flopping, then it just looks like it's just one-sided to BDS. And then you come into the 6th game and it's close, and then fucking resolve throw by overcommitting, and then it's just exotic booms it into their own net on 0 seconds. Like, what the fuck? And then I come into the final game and it's perfectly matched, and then everyone has an easy goal to score on resolve, and then they don't. Like, do they want to win, or
He didn't intro to an Italian song. Man became Italian for a second.
Passing plays have got to be so careful to get enough hit of a hit to the ball. Oh, that's a silly pitch off.
Oh, RLCS, if that went in, that would have been sick.
Resolve have had their chances, and BDS are
What's
not
the
there.
defense?
What
the fuck is going on?
I was saying Razia's not likely, but it was Ivan that squeezed.
They're both in the corner, and my commune's just...
Razia's, I'd say he couldn't believe his luck, but Ivan knew exactly what he was doing with that challenge. And BDS once more on the cusp of defeat.
Well, BDS have looked a lot more tame in this game compared to the previous ones. I mean, we asked
I think I need to have like another shot of coffee. I think I've just burned all my energy on this game, genuinely, because I can't believe what the hell is going on. I'm so locked in, but not for the reasons that I should be locked in.
I swear BDS score.
Charlie's just trying to bump him out the way. Razia's. Oh, that's open. Doing so much work.
Oh my god, they triple committed. They triple. No.
Oh my
I cannot believe what I've just witnessed. But they've got a minute to fix it. Can BDS get another opportunity? I mean, that was all for resolve misplay as well. They quit the worst 50-50 of all time, but they've got away with it.
This has become a real epidemic right now for Monkey Moon. Whenever there's no goalkeeper, his legs turn to jelly. He can't smash the ball home. But will he get one more chance? He tees up Charlie.
You're joking.
Monkey Moon another chance.
Monkey Moon.
Ivan getting a cut, and it's Cash. Boost. It's chaos up and down the pitch right now. Resolve still keep this slender lead. 20 seconds left until the upset of the day. Even compared to the sky. Charlie with a touch. Monkey Moon chasing Cash. He gets
walk away.
And the Moroccan gets the late equalizer.
I don't even give a fuck that BDS scored just now. What was that?
Just before the end of the game, 13 seconds to go, and they have equalized. It's all to do again for resolve. But if you told them at the start of the day they'd be tied game 7 with BDS, with 1 goal to win it, they'd take it. But can they take it now that that's on the line? Is Drally in the air with full boost? He's got a flip reset, misses the touch.
Here's Razia's. Wants to get this one towards Cash or Ivan. Great challenge from him. Cash could win it.
No way.
It's over, Johnny.
What the fuck?
Are you joking?
What the fuck? No, we need to talk, Excuse me.
Are you joking?
Fuck, excuse me. What was that?
Resolve. Hold the glove.
Throw of the century, but good goal by Cash. But throw of the century. Are you fucking
They
serious?
missed 3 of them, but they win it with a 0-second goal. I mean, that will feel like redemption after the last game was lost from a super similar position.